friends, it's Nancy. I am here to do another hashtag the Big Book of Ideas project. And I'm of one of two minds about how I want to approach this. But first I want to show you that I have got the signature sewn in this old leather book. I still need to put the inside covers in and then, you know, fill the pockets, that sort of thing. So it's coming along. It's coming along. Okay, now, I found a whole whack of these Time Life gardening books from, I think, from the 70s. I only bought one. I only bought this one says 1972. I only bought the Wildflowers one because I have 3 copies of this one. I have 3 copies of Roses. This one is Perennials. And I also have out my watercolors. And I thought, what if I make some tags? And I was thinking I would use this masterboard. Make some tags and do like a collage, not a collage, sorry. Paint swatches and then layer the fussy cut flower on it. So, or I was thinking I might use some old postcards, because I still have a whole bunch of postcards that are kind of boring. Winnipeg, Manitoba. There you go, 1914. So do a paint swatch and then the flowers. You know what? I think I'm going to do postcards. I have a template that I used a couple of weeks ago. So let me clear the decks. I do want to go in and with my X-Acto knife and take out some of these little pieces of paper. Anyway, let me see if I can find the stinking template. Pick out, I have 5 different flowers, and I wrote the names of the flowers on the back so that I could add that to the card if I want to. And perhaps I will cover the back with something that can be journaled on. What do you think? Saturday afternoon, my dear. It says to, oh, maybe it's sister? Yeah. It says Mrs. Jenny Pride. My dear sister, was so glad to get your card. It came like a whiff of fresh air. For something. I don't know. Shall leave for somewhere tomorrow or Monday. August 1914. Anyway, let me carry on. Okay, I didn't actually find the template. I had to make a new one. So these are a 1/4 inch apart. I think these are 1 by 3/4. Yeah, no, 1 1/4 by 3/4 is the rectangular size. Okay. I think I'm going to start with this one. It's got some pencil marks on it from somebody else. This is Toronto, 1908. And what was it? It was a park. View in Rosedale. Okay. So what I think I want to do is I'll take a flower like that. But first I want to do some watercolor swatches. So I'm just going to trace all of these with a pencil. I did some watercolor like paint chips a couple weeks ago, I guess it was. So I'm sort of repeating that. And of course, that couple weeks ago, I did a pocket made out of a tie, a la Angela Schrad, and that had a tag in it that had watercolor swatches, paint swatches on it. Now my watercolors I got on sale at Hobby Lobby last spring. It's a pretty beginnerish sort of set, I would say. That's good because I am very beginnerish. I have no clue what I'm doing, but I would like to learn more. Okay, I think I have 5. Did I put that line there? No, I'm not so sure. No, I didn't. Okay. It says here, put this in a safe space. Okay. Got some watercolor. And I already got some green going on, so that's good. So I might just turn my palette around because this pink looks like it's going to be a good pink too. And the thing about the watercolors is you can read the writing right through the paint. Okay, I'm going to add a little white to it. Just to get a different color pink. Get some more paint on there. And we'll go slightly lighter, so I've added some more water to that. And now that I think of it, I should have covered the backs before I started the painting part, but The green is a very yellowy green. I just want to make sure that I had that in camera so you could see what I was comparing my paint color to. And then we can do something a little darker. Love it. And then I'll wait till that to dry and I will glue that on top. I think. Next. This one's got a lot of blue, purpley kind of color, so got some purple going on here. We need more purple. I think I went just a little too far with that. Oh. Wrong purple. All right. Lay some more paint on there. Then did it again. This one's a little more purpley. Okay. Add a lot of water to that one. Now, green. It's kind of a very grassy green, isn't it? And maybe some paler, yellower colors. And that one will go there when it's dry. Okay, next up. This one's got some brown and some yellow. Nope, that's not the brown. You know what? I should have done brown first, not this yellow. I'm going to do another one. And just take my tissue, take some of that yellow off. Yeah. I don't think I made it clear that there's that book that I showed you. Has a ton of fussy cuts in it. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is some muddier yellow. Okay. Gonna go with this dark brown because there's some stems there, and then we need a dark green. That's better. that's coming along. I have to just experiment because I really do not have a clue what it is I'm doing. Look at that. What do you think? I'm pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Okay. Whoops. I don't want to get my flowers in my paint. Okay, this one is a Siberian iris. Again, this one has some really dark green, so we might as well start at the bottom. And this one's just a slightly different shade. Okay. Now, this is going to have quite a lot of pink in it. So, there we go. And then we need something a lot lighter. I had to add a little more red to it. Okay. And then there's kind of this goldy browny color. In the center of that iris. Okay. Oh, Nancy, that looks great. And what I have left is white. Oops. Now, I think that kind of captures the color in those outside petals. What do you think? I'm gonna add some of this yellowy browny stuff. The center. See if we can get a little whiter. So I put a little color, wet color. Now I'm just adding in white on top. That seems to be doing the trick, doesn't it? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, I'm going to go with that dark green again. I hope I'm in frame. And then we'll do something a little brighter. I'm just trying to get a smooth layer of color there. Wouldn't mind a little more dark. A little too much. There we go. Now we got some color in there. And if I tip it up, it should run without adding any more water. Okay. I think that worked out. What do you think? I could do this all day. Okay, gotta wait for these to dry. All right, everything's dry now. I used my ink brush and just sort of gave the edge a bit of a glow. I didn't want hard, dark lines. Uh-oh. I took my pin out and left it out overnight. Oh no. Did I? Okay, I got it going. I was going to write the name of the flower on the card, but where? I'm just going to overlap the paint swatch a bit. I mean, I don't want the flower centered, but I do want the colors sort of, yeah, I like that. Okay. Grab a scrap of paper here. And I did another card this morning as a gift for someone, and I accidentally dipped my paintbrush in my coffee. Don't do that. I mean, I drinking the coffee anyway. I mean, I'm not an animal. And just sort of softly going over where the white edges are. Yep, I like you a lot. Okay. This one here, I want to take this stamp off and I don't think I can take it off. But I do want to replace it with a green stamp if I can find one in here. Probably got to recolor, but green. Got a lot of purple all of a sudden. But it just looks silly with the brown stamp. Oh, here's a green one. And it's not perfect, but good enough. I think this is the one I'm going to put in my book. I don't know if I subliminally picked up this idea or not. This, I feel like I should be giving credit to somebody, and I might come across something later and think, oh, that's where you saw it, Nance. But right now, I'm not sure I've seen a project like this. However, there's very little original in the world, so I think this is called a balloon flower. This is the one I'm going to put in my book, Big Ideas. What should we call this? You're a beauty. You are a beauty. Let's get the book. Maybe we'll put something on the back. Right. Just to be sure, we got 100% stickage. I'm going to put this in here. Because there's a paper clip. All right, so today is May 9th, 2024. We're just going to call this a painted postcard. There, that looks nice. I like that a lot. All right, so thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you found this an interesting project. If you have seen this before, help me to give credit where credit is due and leave a comment below. Thumbs up, please. There's some people on the internets that aren't so nice. Yeah, if you really want to help me out, share this video with your other crafty friends. Take care. Bye.